Step onto the dark, misty Scottish coast in the 17th century. This is no legend. This is the terrifying testimony of a real, documented, and completely true case that erased over 1,000 human lives. Sawney Bean and his family spent 25 years hidden in the cold, mile-long darkness of a seaside cave on the coast of Galloway. Inside those damp stones, a clan of people was created, born in pure incest, with absolutely no contact with civilization. They had only one grim rule: anyone who passed by the nearby trail must vanish. For years, travelers vanished without a trace, and panic paralyzed the entire country. Grim, dark crimson trails began to float in the sea and wash up on the sandy beaches. While innocent local innkeepers were hanged under false accusations, the real monsters celebrated in the dark and feasted on their victims until one fateful night, the clan attacked a married couple in the mud as they returned from a fair. The woman brutally perished before her husband's eyes, but he desperately defended himself with a sword until a large group of travelers came down the path. The savages fled back into the woods. Soon, the Scottish king himself, with an army of 400 men and a pack of fierce bloodhounds, sets out on a massive hunt. The dogs aggressively barked at the entrance of the hidden cave, where the tide flows deep underground. What they discovered inside forced the strongest soldiers to recoil in horror. In long rows, dark pieces of meat hung from the rocks, dried like wild game, surrounded by massive piles of plundered gold. The king's soldiers savagely stormed into the darkness and bound the entire clan in heavy iron chains, dragging them out through the mud and rocks. Without any trial, they were brought to a crowded town square, tied to massive wooden stakes as the angry crowd roared in their faces. The punishment for this true historical horror was swift and merciless. The men were publicly dismembered until they bled to death in the mud, while their wives and children were burned alive in fires, cursing the entire world until their very last breath. Welcome to Silent Tombs. Hit like and subscribe if you dare to return.